Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maureen Lack. If you're my returning subscriber, welcome and welcome back again to my channel. If you're my new viewer or my new subscriber, I'm very much grateful for that, and stay tuned. So guys, I've realized of late I have not been engaging you guys maybe through a talk. Yeah, I've been just from one video to another. So I just end up like coming up with content and uploading because I haven't started doing the live. So one of these fine days I'll consider that. Yeah, most likely when I get the 1,000 subscriber or when I cross the 500 subscribers, because right now I'm at 480 something there. So guys, kindly subscribe to my channel so that we can grow and we start doing the live thing, the premiere thing, so that you can engage. Yeah, that much. Yeah, I know you know me as Maureen Lack, but you don't know maybe the other part of me apart from seeing my videos. So in the premiere and the live, you'll get to understand me much better. So that is why I'm asking you guys, if you're a new viewer, kindly subscribe to my channel, yeah, so that you can grow this big family and share things out. So guys, in today's video, all ladies come here, just come on my channel, guys. Yeah, okay. Guys can stay, this message goes for ladies. So in today's world, everybody is like in a rush. Everybody wants to look beautiful her own way. People are going to extra things. Everybody wants to look unique. Yeah, and the largest percentage, it is the outer look. Like, okay, nowadays people rarely care about maybe how they speak, how they think. Yeah, majorly they really care how they are seen, like, the physique and everything. It is what really matters when it comes to many people. Yeah, more so ladies. So it is in the name of beauty, like everything happens in the name of beauty, guys. So there are people, there are celebrities, there are some people, your neighbor, your friend, whom we've known, they have changed their outlook just to become more beautiful, just to, please a certain group of people or a certain person. I understand it is someone's decision. You are doing that because you have chose to do it. But to some extent, guys, don't do it the wrong way. Don't do it the wrong way, because there are people, okay, there are people who maybe they're a bit dark, they go change their skin color, like, okay, they become a bit brighter. So that thing is achieved maybe through tablets, through creams, applying creams, then through injections. So I'm going to talk about two people when it comes to skin. Then another person, it is about the curves, guys. So I think, okay, for those people who maybe might be, or they have an intention of lighting up their skin, use the right remedies, maybe the right creams. Naturally, there is how you can lighten it up. Use the right products when it comes to lighting skin. Why am I saying like this? There is a woman, at first she was brown, okay, as for me, I'm chocolate, I'm not brown. So there is this woman who was brown. Then she wanted to look more brown than she looks. She's just an African woman, yeah. So she wanted to look more brighter. So when somebody is an African and she's brown, most times she looks like yellow and not orange. Yeah. In rare occasion, you'll find people looking like orange. Are you getting this? Okay. I think for the whites, they look pink. The Africans, the brown person looks like yellowish and not orange. So there is this lady who was brown and she thought of lighting her skin up to be more brown. So at first, I think maybe she did with creams and she applied the creams, but for her, she saw like it didn't work like the way she wanted. But for us, we could see she was brown. She was more brown than she used to look before, but for her it was not like what she wanted. So she opted to go for tablets. She started taking tablets, like, you take tablets, then they lighten up your skin and she took the tablets. As time goes by, she saw like the results were not per the expectation she wanted. So she opted for the third time to go for an injection so that she can achieve whatever she wanted. She started the injection. We were seeing the change in her. She was more brown, she was more brown until she was becoming like orange. That's why I said in rare occasion you'll find people looking like orange. Most times people who look orange, there is something behind it. For me, I saw like this was too much. Then a brown person is more than me and becoming orange, this thing. But I couldn't approach her because she's, those people who are like, who can't be told, they cannot be told. So most times you just leave them. Okay, I don't understand if she was adding the injection like prescription. She was like doing it consistently, like she was adding, maybe the first time she injected herself, she went for the other, or it was just that once, then the reaction started. So this lady moved from being orange to being pink. And that pink, even it is not that white, it was pink, like, pale pink. It is like a mixture of milk with hot pink. That woman is there. Yeah, she's there. Like right now, she's looking that pinky, like she's just pink. So, okay, with me, I don't understand if it is the injection that she was injected once, it has been reacting with her skin like since that time, or maybe she goes for it every now and then. I don't understand, but I really pity her. If maybe you really want to lighten up your skin, go for natural products or go for those creams that are not harsh on your skin, that won't tamper with your melanin and maybe bring another thing. Do your research very well. So that you can go for that product. Why am I recommending a cream rather than the tablets and the injection? The cream, if you take a cream then you are using on your skin, the moment it starts reacting, you will just stop with it. You won't use it anymore. You will just stop there and observe your skin, how it is picking up. Then you can choose to continue or stop it. To some people, it isn't a good idea. To some people, it is a good idea. For those that it is a good idea, then use creams. I don't know if there is a dermatologist who recommends people to do skin lightening. I've never heard of such, but I know there might be. Chances are 50-50 because, we are in the world and everybody is like, looking for an ends meet. So there might be. Yeah. The fact that we have people who are doing other people's surgeries to make their body, there are people who are, carrying out like these prescription, maybe give tablets and the drugs. If you want to go for it like blindly, how I wish you go for the creams and not for the tablets and injection. If it is for the tablets and injection, then make sure that you've been prescribed by maybe a dermatologist or somebody who has an experience of that, because like right now this lady, she's looking kind of hot pink. Imagine a human being, she's pink. You can't really get it, but if you get to see her, she's just another person out of this world. You've never seen such a color. And that is very dangerous. In a manner that I know she has really weakened her melanin, like it is not there. At the same time, when it comes maybe for our operation, it is the tissues, they are worn out. So chances are maybe when you get a bruise, a cut, or an operation of something, that sewing, those, yeah, it is not easy. But how I pray she just remained in a good health. It is in the name of beauty. That's why I said it is in the name of beauty, guys. Okay, how I wish she couldn't have, gone that extreme, because she used to be a brown person. In fact, me, I'm a chocolate person. Her, she was brown. But right now she's like milk plus hot pink. She's pinkish. You can't really get the color because her blood looks like pink. Her skin looks like whitish. So that is undescribable. I know if you haven't seen her, you can't really get what I'm saying, but that is the reality. And she's not alone. There are many people, and in fact, it is like majority ladies, they are changing their skin color so that they might look more beautiful, more appealing to their eyes and eyes of other people. Yeah, which is, to some extent, I won't really like blame them, because different people have got different perception, guys. Yeah, they see things different, and there are people who really see like this life is short. They just live today, like today now, but tomorrow they don't really consider it because they haven't seen it. So with that matter, that is my advice. If you can live with your skin the way it is, do that. That is the best thing actually you can do. Then if you can't live with it, maybe you want to change it, go for creams if you are green. And if you think of going for injections and tablets, go for somebody who is specialized in that sector, like maybe a dermatologist, somebody who has knowledge about the same, so that you don't end up in a messy situation like that lady. Yeah, but how I pray she just remain in good health, because wow, that one is too dangerous. Okay, I told you guys I'm going to do 2 stories. So my other story here, it comes in the name of beauty. I want to talk about being curvy, adding your boobs, your butt, and your hips. Okay, as I said before, the majority of ladies are like helter-skelter, in search of more beauty. That's why people like nowadays it's very rare to get people who don't have makeup on their face in public. Yeah, which is a good thing. They look beautiful, but yeah, don't exceed. Don't do that nude makeup that makes you look like, okay. The word here, it is do it but don't exceed, guys, because when you exceed, man, you're just another person out of this world. When it comes to makeup, I don't have issues. Makeup, it is more of art. With me, I see makeup comes out well, but at the same time, simple and clear. Don't exceed, guys. Okay, when it comes to skin, I have told you, be very careful. Don't get skin cancer because of your beauty. When it comes to curves, we have many ladies who have gone for, you go increase boobs, yeah, hips, and the butt. That one, it is very weird, but I don't really recommend. If you don't have knowledge about it and you don't have a specialist who will do that for you guys, this is a very sad story. Okay, there is a clique of ladies somewhere, yeah, who thought it was a good idea to beautify themselves more than how God created them. So they have been adding their boobs, adding their hips, adding their butt. Okay, they looked very cute, very beautiful, but at long last, it didn't end up well, because they kept on adding the boobs, they kept on adding the hips, they kept on adding the. As I have said, when you exceed something, that is when it gets toxic. So these ladies, they have been adding something surprising. They were medics. To some extent, people who are in health facility, they have more knowledge regarding our body and everything, the diseases, the medicine. They have a lot of knowledge as compared to somebody who is just like maybe in any other profession. So these people, they were going for that, and they'll do it for each other. Like maybe you do for me the boob, the hips and the butt, I'll do it for you, then you will do it for another person, or I'll do it for another person. So that was the trend. And they were really looking good, very curvaceous, that figure, hourglass figure, very curvaceous. Little did they know, anytime they do it, it gets more worse. And they couldn't know, because every time they were looking, very nice, the figure come out clearly, with everything. So it is until one of them, this time, she thought like, okay, because I know what we usually do with the drugs and everything, so maybe I can just do it for myself. So she injected herself. Yeah, you inject yourself, then you puff. I don't know in which time frame, but what I know, you just inject yourself, then you change, you puff, like, you look very good. Yeah, so this lady went for that. Surprisingly, it wasn't like as usual, the way they just do it, then everything just puff, then they go back to normal. It wasn't the case. This round, she got ill. I don't know what really was happening in her body, but you can see it maybe from the outside, like she was, the body was swelling, the body was rotting. She has pieces of meat coming out of her skin. I know it is a very harsh reaction in her body that happened. So that thing didn't last. In a span of less than a month, the lady was gone. The lady was gone. She's no more. She was just in a critical state. Like, I don't want to give you the clear view of everything, but the lady was, she was in unbearable situation that no one could bear such pain. So this has left their friends feeling very low, very sad, and even regretting for whatever they did. Like, okay, all these curves, because they know where they emerge from, so they are very, very low. And I don't know if they'll continue doing the same, but which kind of a human being will continue? If you've seen your friend, this is not a story, this is something that happened less than a month ago. And when a lady does something maybe regarding the physique and is doing it for the people, obviously this is the opposite gender, of which when I'm a lady and I do some changes on my physique and I do it for a person, I'm not doing it for myself. That means I'm doing it for a man. So very unfortunately, they were doing it to impress guys, because if you're not doing it for yourself, then whom are you doing for? Being curvaceous and everything, very unluckily, that is how it ended. Many people are doing this, and there are those who have succeeded. We know of celebrities who have taken injections, tablets, gone for surgeries for their skin, and they have come out well with the hourglass figure. We know. And it is not even for the injection and the surgery alone. It is also for those people who, there are people who take like liquid drinks. You just take it, it either maybe it will smash your tummy, add your boobs, and those things. Yeah, I know of a guy who sells this thing to ladies, and is a very close friend to ladies because of selling this product. Don't be surprised, maybe you're like, okay, Maureen, like she's saying this, where did she get the experience and blah blah blah. I have seen my friends, yeah, I won't mention, but they look good. At the same time, at some interests, yeah, I make them get to know, like, really be aware. But human beings, in fact the world of today, someone will listen to you and won't implement the thing. So what do you have to do? Just sit back, relax, and I don't want to say enjoy, but okay, it is kind of the same, because yeah, to all ladies, if maybe you are uncomfortable with your body, I will wish you sought a good specialist, someone who has knowledge. The reason as to why we see celebrities go change their boobs, their butt, their hips, and they come out well and they still live until they can live to see their offsprings. The reason is they use more money, because the cheaper it is, the harsh it is for you. That's why the celebrities, they go for surgeries, for everything. They add these parts and they come out very well. They don't have, maybe if it is disease, maybe it will come in future, but it doesn't happen. So if you are maybe in that world, like you want to experience it, you want to make your body look good, how I wish, go for the expensive one. Go for the expensive one. Save those millions of money so that you can go for that surgery. If it is that injection, make sure it is coming from a specialist. Okay, to some extent, someone you will say it is not a good thing. She will say it is a good thing. So me, I'm just being neutral. I'm speaking for each one of you guys. For that person who feel it isn't good, we know it is the best thing. And for the person who feels like, no, this I have to try it, I have to look curvaceous, I have to look brown. How I pray you just go for the right remedy, right specialist, get knowledge first. Don't just be using like anything you see, like you are cream to cream. Maybe you want to, or you hear these tablets, you know what, this one had hips, it had boobs, then you're like, yeah, let me give it a try. Let me give it a try. You say it had boobs, then the hips, the butt. Let me give it a try. You are giving a try and you don't have any knowledge about it. Okay, let me tell you. There was a time, this guy who is the one I say, the guy I know who sells these things for ladies. So there was a time he came and I asked him, do you have something maybe to reduce belly fat? So I asked him, do you have maybe a remedy for this? Then he said, I don't want to mention the product because I don't want to limit any company whatsoever to do their business, but he mentioned a certain company and he had the drug. Actually, the drug was going for, a sachet was going for 2,500, and you use a sachet for 1 week. And I was like, okay, let me see it. Then he showed me there was some English word written there. Then we had other words that are written in Chinese. I couldn't understand. So the guy even was like, you know what? There is this app that maybe you put on a certain product that is written in another language. When you download the app in your phone, then you scan the wordings. Maybe they're in Chinese, you scan the wordings, you get to read them in English. Yeah, there is that app. You just download it. Then, if the words are in a language that you don't understand, you click English, then you scan it and you read it in English. So I scanned it and I read them in English. Okay, from what I read and I understood, the product works for the belly fat. It burns those fats and it is very effective. But I just went for the side effects. When I went for the side effects, the first thing that I saw, it was like it might cause barrenness in ladies. Then I was like, okay, it might cause what? Barrenness in ladies. And the way I don't have an offspring, like, okay, I haven't seen, like, okay, I don't have someone of my own. Then when you use, you are highly prone to cancer. Then don't use it if you are pregnant. You might miscarry. If you are pregnant, don't take it. Then they said somewhere, if you are breastfeeding, no. Then it had many things to do with the reproductive of a lady. Yeah, I think that medicine was majorly designed for ladies. So this guy, when I read that, this guy told me this drug reduces chances of getting reduces chances of getting cancer. Then there was like you might get the high pressure. Yeah, I didn't want to argue because this guy, I know him, he knows me. He's like, okay, that friend. So I was like, seriously, this guy, okay, you think maybe I don't see what I'm seeing. I was like, yeah. Whenever he said, like, the chances of getting cancer, they reduce. The chances of getting high blood pressure, they will reduce. Then the fats. Okay, the only positive thing from that product, it was the fact that it burns belly fat. But when it comes to side effects, they're extreme. If you've never given birth, I'm very sure if you use it, because you don't use it like in a week, you use it for good months so that it can be effective. But for a start, you are just recommended maybe use it for a week, then you just observe how your tummy is going. So if you haven't given birth, don't try and use even those belly, if you are using those things that burn belly fats. Firstly, go and look on the side effects. You know those words that I couldn't understand, the one that I scanned, then I could read in English. And I think these people are very clever. That's why they changed these words not to be in English. Maybe for somebody who doesn't know, like there is that app that changes words into English, you just read the English words, the way it burns calories, blah, 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 and you just use it just like that. One secret I'm going to tell you, whichever products you are using that are in another language, even be it facial products that you are using, kindly download that app that reads words in English so that you can go and scan those words, get to see whatever is written in the other language that you cannot get. That is one secret that I didn't know. Try and have that app. If at all you are used to buying these products that you get, the other side it is written in a language that you don't know. Those products, most of beauty products, they have that thing. So that is what I realized. I refused to buy that product. The reason being, the moment I had cancer, it is good to get something unexpectedly, not expectedly. The moment I had cancer, it was a big no. The moment I had, it can cause barrenness. Man, I can't risk. So I just stopped it. So, all in all, guys, whatever I'm saying, be very keen with products outside here. No one wants to look ugly. Everybody wants to look beautiful, be it from the makeup, be it from the skin. You want to be flawless. Yeah. That's why maybe I usually try facial skincare routine, because my face has, it is the only one that's okay, kind of let me down when it comes to flawless skin. Like, everybody wants to look beautiful. I want to look beautiful. You want to look beautiful. That's why today when you wake up and tell some people don't do makeup, it's like the whole world will be on you. Like, how dare you tell us not to do makeup? Yeah, everybody wants to look beautiful. Even if I just don't change the color of your skin, people, okay, not everybody wants to look dark. The major reason of me coming here, it is the loss of life of that lady whom we know very well. I know her very well. May her soul rest in peace. So I'm just warning somebody who maybe you have been doing the same thing, or you are thinking of doing the same thing in future. If you think of it, then get it from specialized person, very knowledgeable. Do your own research first so that you can go even for this surgery, or you can go for that injection, those tablets, and even those creams. Guys, don't be a victim of circumstances. Go for the right product. And even the fact that I said, okay, I would recommend you go for the cream and not for injection or tablet. The only reason there, it is for a cream you can stop it, but an injection you can't. It is already in the system. Can you go and wash your blood? Like the whole blood system, the way they do dialysis, like you go wash your blood so that you can get rid of that thing. It is the hardest thing. And even for the cream, majority of the creams, they have side effects. So use with caution. That's why I say go do your research very well. Look for a specialist. get the knowledge about something you want to use. That is for that person who wants to use whatever they want to use. And if you feel that is not for you, just leave it. Yeah. How I pray, don't give me that damn year, guys. Yeah. If you are on this family of mine, I want to retain you guys. Be in good health. Yeah, use the good remedy, good product. So I don't want to lose anyone from this house. Not unless God has said. I thought of sharing with you guys the same news so that let no one be caught unaware of the same. At least right now you have a know-how. So in this world everything it is like you are risking. And so sooner or later, maybe something might arise, but if you've chose that one, so that is it. Hope you have picked one or two things from this talk. I'm just being concerned for my sisters and maybe even guys. I've seen guys really changing the color of their skin. We have this notorious country, we know you guys, where they change the color of their skin until their lips become dark. I have not mentioned anybody, but if you are doing something and you know the repercussions, then stop doing that thing. You have a whole life to live. No one is going to die today. No one is going to die tomorrow. God is the one who knows. You might think you will die tomorrow and you won't. You will age until you start, seeing your great grandchildren. Amen. I don't want to become a pastor, but guys, that is it for today. How I pray you implement the same. If you are on that track, if you are not, don't go there, guys. So that has been Maureen Luck. I'm very grateful, guys, for having you around. If you have watched this video until the end, I'm very grateful for that, guys. May God bless you so much for me. And if you haven't subscribed, as usual, just subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll be very much grateful, guys. So have a nice day and bye bye. See you next time.